What's up, everyone? Welcome to Culture Cast. Another episode of House of Dragon has just passed by, and my friend and co-host, co-habitant in life, uh, Jiles McCoy over here,
Si, senor.
also known as formerly known as Gzilla, because
But now I'm just known as Jiles.
yeah, now you're just Giles
And I'm
McCoy.
just I'm just the Giles McCoy. The
Oh
the
man,
Giles McCoy on Instagram.
what a show, Giles! What a show! Actually, I thought
Everything
this.
blew up. And the show is good and bad.
I thought it was the worst show until the third act, and then I'm like, okay, this just turned into some crazy stuff.
The very end of it kind of saved things, but then it also ruined it for me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I got a spoiler, but it's not really a spoiler. It's like
Oh Lord, help me.
it's like something I just
Elizabeth, I'm coming.
no. Okay, so it's not a spoiler for this show, but you remember the three-eyed raven, the original, not Bran the Broken, the most worst character arc on the planet, the original, the old man.
Yeah. The one that grew into the tree?
Right. He is Damon and Rhaenyra's great grandson.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What a tangled web we weave.
So he must have been old as shit,
Yeah. Well, I guess he was living a long time in that tree.
apparently.
Yeah, we're gonna get up in that business.
Hi-Fi Haven is here.
Welcome.
He's really our only viewer, I think.
Yeah, the show's still new. No, we have 2 people viewing now. We're at 2 on Culture Cast viewers. I don't cast this out to my other channels or anything now. It's just purely our thing, right? This is just us, right? It's the cohabitation channel of the Culture Cast. And we're going to change this up a little bit for everybody out there too. The timing for the episode this coming week.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing it right after the show, or at least an hour after the show or something.
Well, we've only got one more episode of House of the Dragon, so we're gonna the next one we're gonna get it right, and it's gonna be right after the show.
Well, maybe we could take a break for the holidays, but because I don't think there's any, because most shows kind of end during the holiday season. Unless we can do like movies though, because I know Wakanda Forever's coming and a few other big.
I'm going to see Black Adam on.
I have to
Friday.
go this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday.
Oof.
I'm going to take my
maybe this
my
weekend.
boys and my nephew who's in town.
Oh, nice.
We're going to go to the Highlands Ranch Dolby Atmos Theater.
Yeah, maybe my girl and I will go see it down here. We have a Dolby Atmos here. Not as nice as the Highlands Ranch one, but
oh, dude, it's plenty fine. I've been there.
Still Dolby Atmos. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So yeah, we'll probably see it here because I know Superman. What's his name? Henry Cavill's coming back as Superman, which we all knew was going to happen.
I didn't know. That one took me by surprise, dude. When you told me, I'm like, what?
Dude, number one, money. Number two, who else is going to play Superman?
They brought him back as Superman. Hugh Jackman's coming back as Wolverine.
So for me, like Henry Cavill to Superman is like my Christian Bale as Batman.
Yeah.
So he was really good, and you don't want to see him go away. Granted, Christian Bale's kind of aged out, and just at the end, he was just they finished the story. They just finished the story that they were telling, which is unfortunate because I wanted him to have longevity. Then they brought in,
everybody else.
Pattinson wouldn't have bothered me had it been written better. Had it been an actual Batman movie and not him brooding around for 3 hours, and they didn't need to make it that long. They did not need to make it that long for the slop that they fed us. They could have finished that in like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, but it is what it is. I'm excited for Black Adam. I'm excited for Wakanda Forever. I'm excited for, I think that's it.
What's coming out? Well, is the new Avatar this year?
Yeah.
I'm super excited for it.
I'm excited for it. They pump them up. But for me, with Avatar, I think it's going to be more of I wonder how it's going to look and sound rather than like, okay, this is going to be a really cool story,
True. It feels like the story is going to be kind of lame because it's all like riding dolphins and stuff.
They totally They totally killed it on the first one. Awesome story, awesome casting, awesome everything. Excellent movie.
And it still holds up today.
Yeah, graphics wise too. But with this one, actually, I actually have one over there that I was going to give away. But no one uses Blu-ray 3D anymore, do they?
Somebody does.
Somebody does.
Not
if
this guy.
If you out there, there's the camera. If you out there use Blu-ray 3D and are interested in a copy of Avatar in Blu-ray 3D, you let me know. Pay for shipping and handling, and I'll send it out to you.
Somebody's gonna be like, I want it.
I can't believe how much it costs to ship shit nowadays.
It's not nice.
I shipped my mom a box. It was only 30 pounds, right? Less than the speakers that get shipped to us for sure. And $109. I'm like, what are they gonna?
That's crazy.
Are they gonna give her a manicure and a pedicure after they drop it off inside her house? Like,
that's crazy.
Nutty, bro. Okay, so House of the Dragon. What?
Yeah, I'm looking at the character guide, and almost half of them are dead now. So we've seen. Okay, so just go over the deaths real quick. Harwin Strong, dead. Lionel Strong, dead. Vaemon Valerian, dead. Lena Valerian, dead.
Vaemon, that was great. Vaemon Valerian's death was.
Oh, I know, chopped in half, dude.
One of the best deaths I think in the whole season. I'm telling you, Matt Smith is carrying this show.
100%. Matt Smith is carrying the show. He is. So Laenor is thought to be dead, but he's not really dead. Balon Targaryen, and that was Rhaenyra's baby brother who died after 2 days or whatever. He's dead.
Right.
Viserys dead. Aemma, his first wife, dead. Rhea Royce, which was Daemon's wife, dead. And then the old characters, Balon Targaryen, Alyssa Targaryen, Aemon Targaryen, and Jocelyn Baratheon. Those 4 were dead, but they were kind of dead at the very beginning. But yeah, it's a lot of dead folks, and we are solidly down into the story of the children and Rhaenyra and Daemon and Alicent, of course.
Well, I know who's going to die.
They're all going to die.
Pretty much.
They all die.
Let's just say not many will survive the Dance of the Dragons, which supposedly George R.R. Martin says could be prolonged 3 more seasons. I think I
heard it was 4 seasons total.
Right. So 3 more seasons. I think they could probably finish it in 1 or 2. Like I said before, last week's cast, I think that I don't want it to run concurrently with the Jon Snow thing. I want them to finish this and then start the Jon Snow thing. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
So here's an interesting thing. So in the character guide, they showed the children for Daemon and Rhaenyra. So there's Aegon Viserys, right? So apparently they have 2, but they don't have any photographs for them. And then Aegon and Helena, the brother and sister, they have Jaehaerys and Jaehaera, but they don't have any photos of those either. Well, God, I feel so bad for Helena.
Don't get too attached to those characters.
I feel so bad for Helena, dude.
Okay, so nobody got it, right? Well, some people got it. In the last episode, when her mom came in to talk to her about, the king being dead, she said there's a beast underneath the boards. Right?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Until the dragon came from underneath the boards, so I'm thinking that she has, because obviously Aegon the Conqueror was the one that had the vision of Jon Snow coming in as the prince that was promised. And
you think Helena has precognition, can see the future?
She has like 3-eyed raven shit.
Maybe.
And obviously the 3-eyed raven was a Targaryen, so
maybe, yeah. I mean, so we'll just have to listen to what she says in the next episode and see if we can get a correlation to something that happens.
Right.
But yeah, she said there's a beast beneath the boards. I'm like, I don't know what that is. But yeah, you're right. The dragon popped out and represented.
Now, in the books, they say that I don't think this ends the war, but there is a huge, and I think they're going to start telegraphing. They already started telegraphing this in the last episode, not this episode that just passed, but the one before that. There's going to be a huge, sword battle between Aemond and Daemon. Aemond and Daemon are going to have a huge sword
Oh
battle.
yeah, there's got to be something where they fight for sure.
Yeah.
And so that's him fighting his
nephew.
Oh, nephew. Yeah, I guess that long hair throws me off. It's so beautiful.
So yeah, so once that takes place, that's probably gonna be towards the end of the seasons though, because they're gonna want to keep Matt Smith on as long as possible. Because he really drives the show,
He really does.
In the books, it doesn't say that he died from that battle. It says that he was wounded and then like walked off and was never found or whatever. But he fucks up Aemon pretty good.
I saw a meme about him, and it said, the meme says, "You can't carry a show without dialogue," and then it has just pictures of Matt Smith doing the Daemon Targaryen stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can.
He
doesn't need any words.
The guy is a damn genius. Here, let me pull up that clip. I think I have it here with me.
Dude, it all started when he went and killed the Crab Master.
It really did. That's what gave him his like ultimate.
Yeah, he didn't need to talk at all. He just went and killed the Crab Master. Whatever, the Crab King, the Crab Lobster Master. I don't remember. The Red Lobster.
The
Red Lobster.
That guy there was no like backstory or point to that whole character.
No, it was so lame. It's just the Red Lobster. I'm going to call him the Red Lobster from now on out.
Jesus. Where is it?
So in the character list, it shows that Alicent has maybe a brother named Gawain Hightower, but it doesn't have a photo of him either. I don't know what
he's probably back at the
homestead. He's keeping things on the down low there.
Here, let me pull up
his name was Kragus Drahar, the Crab Master.
Okay. Was it? I can't find it. But yeah, dude, Damon's character is and I didn't realize Matt Smith was one of those Doctor Who doctors or whatever.
Yeah, he's Doctor Who.
Yeah, bro, I don't watch that show. He also was in Morbius, which is hilarious. He was really good in Morbius. I really liked him.
He's the bad guy in Morbius, right?
Yeah, and I really liked him in Morbius.
Yeah. Dude, I need your help with a character, a thing that happened in the episode.
What's that?
So, they're all talking about Mysaria, right? The white worm or whatever. Yeah. And they're like, you have to cut this off of the head or whatever. And then they show a house burning and somebody walking away that's all cloaked toward the end.
So
was that her house that they were trying to kill her? Or I don't know what the deal was. I wish somebody that was watching.
I don't know if that was either the pleasure house or if that was actually where they were keeping the people that knew about the king being dead or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. And then all the bastards hanging around too. All of Aegon's kids. Do you remember there was like a little kid and they said, "Oh, that's Aegon's." And he said, "Oh,
I think what they're doing with the kids is disgusting. I think that they should all and that's something they were petitioning for, they want that shit to.
That's what Mysaria wants. She's like, stop that crap. I agree. House burned down.
Did they burn down?
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
House of Dragons episode. What was it? 8, 9? 9. Wait, whose house was burning in the House of Dragon? Episode 9. Here we go. Spoiler alert. This article contains spoilers.
We're down with the spoilers on this because it's already happened. Some eagle-eyed watcher has to have been able to pick out.
Here's what we know. All we can say is we hope Mysaria has good homeowners insurance. But why was her house burning? Let's just say it wasn't an accident. Remember who played with fire earlier in the season and got every other male in his family burned alive? That's right, Larys Strong. Oh, middle finger.
Yeah, I figured Middlefinger would do it.
Was the culprit behind Myseria's unplanned house barbecue. During the now infamous feet scene, Laris reveals.
Oh my God. We're not going to talk much about that because that will get us banned and defunded.
Who cares? Let's do
I
it.
care.
Let's do it.
The feet scene was seen as definitely unmentionable and gross.
I think it was completely a natural thing, you know.
I just want to know, how did the queen get herself to the point where she's letting this guy do that with her feet?
So this guy's like the Walmart version of Peter Baelish, right? So
it's like the creepier, nastier version.
Yeah.
Peter Baelish is just like, I love you. Whatever her name was,
right? So they burnt that down because the queen wanted that spy network to be destroyed.
Exactly. Yeah, I knew that part, but I didn't realize that it wasn't him who did the burning, because the person was walking normally. So he got somebody to go burn the house down. But I didn't realize that it was him that did it. It makes sense now thinking about it. But I also didn't know specifically whose house it was.
I mean, you got to understand, their little spy network was what got Rhaenyra caught up in the very beginning with Daemon.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, they saw her at the pleasure house.
The pleasure house.
Yeah, and saw Daemon's ultimate embarrassment.
Well, apparently he's redeemed himself because she has 2 and 1 on the way.
He's working it,
literally.
Dude. Laris is working it too.
He's over there just.
He's all like, I can take care of my own business.
Just increasing his dopamine levels with her feet.
I wonder if he wasn't so creepy, if he was just like, hey, queen, I want to do the real thing, if she'd be okay with that.
Oh, doubt it.
I don't know.
That's funny, because I was like, why is she taking her stockings off? I'm like, that's kind of weird. What a random thing to do, you know, with some guy in the room. And then she turns over and just puts her feet up, and he just goes to town.
And he's all like, oh, Lord.
Oh, my God, dude. Who does that?
Apparently he does. And she's got to be into it on some level. Freaks.
Yeah.
Freaky deaky.
Well, I mean, since when are people not freaks on that show?
All right. So talking about the show, let's cover the big plot topic. So the whole reason for this episode was the king died last episode. And this is Alicent and her folks installing Aegon as king, right, instead of Rhaenyra, right? And a lot of people are like, no, this isn't what's going to happen. And then they were all similarly killed.
I felt so bad for that guy that prick Criston Cole killed.
Oh yeah,
just smashed his head against that marble.
Yeah, he destroyed that dude. It was Grand Maester Melos, maybe.
Yeah. Oh no, it was a lord or something. I don't know. But yeah, anybody that was for Rhaenyra got killed or hung.
Alun Caswell got murdered too. They hung him.
Mm-hmm.
He was all like, I'll bend the knee, but then I'm going to take off. And Middlefinger was like, nope.
Not today.
Busted, and they hung him.
Not on my fetish watch.
He's like, I know when every foot touches the floor here. I feel them all.
That guy's disgusting.
Oh, it's really gross. Yeah, but they killed the one guy on the small council. And I'm looking at the characters there. It's not Tywin Lannister. Was it Lyman Beesbury? Maybe it was Beesbury. Yeah, it has to be Beesbury. And then Jasper Wilde is still there, and Grand Maester Orwyle is still there. So maybe it was Lyman Beesbury. We need more viewers to help us with all this stuff.
Okay, so Mysaria is not dead though, because apparently she still has a huge role in the story to come.
Good, because she's one of my favorite characters.
So the White Worm was saved by book canon this time around.
Saved by book canon.
Okay, so after all, even though Mysaria is Daemon Targaryen's former lover, he's a married man now. The White Worm is still solidly on Rhaenyra's side. In the book, Daemon enlists Mysaria to hire 2 assassins to attack the Greens in retaliation. I know that happens. Oh, a good thing I didn't keep on reading.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Don't ruin it. Don't spoil it. I'm not down with that.
She hires 2 contract killers named Blood and Cheese. I don't think I
Really?
would hire 2 contract killers named maybe Blood, but not Cheese.
They might be my favorite ever, meat pie.
Okay, so just without spoilers, um, the Allisons, the Hightowers, do something really, really bad to Rhaenyra and Daemon. So in retaliation, they hire the White Worm to hire some assassins to kill some of their kin. So I have the feeling it's going to be a very like cloak and dagger war until next season.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
this
maybe this next is like all more set up, right? It's like the cloak and dagger stuff. And then maybe season 3 is like the big dragon battles.
yeah,
Because
I
once
actually
they have the
think
big dragon battles, it's over.
because most of the dragons die anyways, and then that's why none of the dragons survived because there wasn't many left, and then the ones that were very small and shitty, and that's why it was so important that Daenerys had those 3 because well now she only has what, 1 left, or
Well, she's dead, and there's only one.
presumably. I think if
they got to
don't-
bring her back.
if they don't bring her back for the Jon Snow thing, that's a huge mistake because that can right all the wrongs of season 8 for sure.
Dude, they got to bring her back. Got to. I mean, there's no question.
Blood and Cheese.
I love that. It's like the new meat pie.
Yeah.
Remember meat pie?
Yeah.
He was my favorite character.
Mysaria nearly survives.
The cool one is Blood, and then the poor guy named Cheese.
Blood and Cheese.
What should I name myself? You shall be Cheese.
Dude, they've been sticking by the books for sure.
That's good. That's good.
Stream and chill.
Chill.
Dude, I think Aegon is just an idiot, and I think Aemond would have been a more ruthless king. There will never be another king like Viserys, though. He was so nice. All he cared about was his tourneys and his feasts, and there was no
and his
war.
Family.
And he loved his family. Well, at least he loved Rhaenyra, and he loved Rhaenyra and his dead wife. That's who he really loved. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give 2 flying flips about Alicent, to be honest. He knew she was like strategically placed there.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man. I think that's a bunch of bullshit, and I think that this is going to be some war to come.
Yep. I think the next thing we need to cover off is where I think they totally screwed up the plot, or I guess where J.R.R. Martin totally screwed up the plot, or however they did it, because at the very end, so they imprisoned everyone that was a quote enemy, right? That wasn't down with the plan. And one of those people was what's her face? What's her name? Rhaenys. Yeah.
Well, they just wouldn't let her out of her room.
Yeah. Well, she was imprisoned, right? And they gave her till
the following
they
day.
said ring the bell when you decide what you want, and I think that means either you're going to kill her or she can be part of the party. And she, of course, didn't do that. And one of the twins or whoever it was came and pulled
those
her
guys
out.
were the only ones with any sense out of everybody.
Well, only one of them though. One of them was good. And remember, they were having the fight scene, and then the one brother, the one bounced. Yeah. But the good one, the good twin, came and grabbed her and is like, "We got to get you out of here." And he's like, "Get on a boat," and she's like, "Hell no!" And then she got sucked up in the crowd and into the big dragon place. And then she's like,
"Oh, you knew she wasn't leaving that damn place without her dragon."
No way.
That's like leaving a party without your Maserati. You're not.
It's not going to happen.
You're not leaving that behind for them to use as they will.
Yeah. And so she goes down to the bottom. She gets her dragon. She puts on her cool dragon armor because it looked really cool.
Like, where was that? Like,
I know, it's like we just keep it with the dragon.
Apparently, they just keep it on the dragon. That was cool dragon armor. That was really bad.
She looked really badass. And the dragon came up through the floor, killed all the peasants, and then the dragon. They're all the bad guys, right? All of Millicent or Alicent and all her cronies are there, and all she had to do is say
she could have killed them all.
And that would have ended the season right there. That would have
ended the show.
And they all lived happily ever after.
Next episode could have been Rhaenyra taking the Iron Throne and ruling for years upon end because she literally had no opposition.
Yeah. So
that would have been great.
obviously that didn't happen, and she's all like, "I'm not going to kill you all now," and she flew off. What
See,
the
I would
what?
I would have wrote it differently. I would have wrote it kill them all, because what a crazy twist that would have been. Because
It
now
would have been
you
awesome.
because see and this is the problem with people that like money too much. So they are prolonging this for the money, right? They want the
Totally.
views, they want to sell books, they want to sell the seasons. Had this been like, if she would have just flame on all of them, like just burnt all of them to a crisp, and then flew out, told Rhaenyra, "Hey, by the way, this is what happened. They totally screwed you guys over, but hey, I got you, and I ended up killing them all. So all you guys have to go do now is fly back to King's Landing, take your throne, and there's nobody there to stop you. And if
You know,
there is,
would,
and if there is, we got dragons. So
you want to know what I think would have been even better than that?
hmm.
She comes up, she flames them all down, gets off her dragon,
Mm-hmm.
walks up, picks up the crown, and puts it on her head.
Oh shit!
Oh, that would have been
Because
badass.
that would have continued. Because then the Corliss people and Rhaenyra would have been at odds, because that's,
yeah,
she's actually technically the rightful queen.
yeah, because it was either her or Viserys back in the day, right?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
actually, it was supposed to be her.
Right.
She was older, and
That's right.
they chose Viserys because he was male.
I would, if she had just taken that shit and put it on her head like that, I'd been like, yeah, yeah,
dude. But you know whose crown that is, right? That they put on Aegon's stupid
Aemon
head.
the Conqueror.
Aegon the Conqueror, yeah, the original Aegon, the OG Aegon, the actual real one.
Yeah.
I hope they get Henry Cavill to play him. That'd be rad.
Dude, could you imagine?
He fit it. I mean, he does. He pulls off the white hair in The Witcher pretty good.
Yeah, dude, he is. Dude, that dude is all superhuman in real life.
Yeah,
he is literally a Superman,
and he's a nice guy. He plays video games. He plays World of Warcraft. You know, he's a gamer. He's just a normal dude. He said he was almost late to the casting thing of Superman because he was playing, or he was in a raid.
I know that feeling. I've been there before. Yeah, when he rolled up in there, he's all like, "I would like to be Superman." They're like,
"Okay,
yes." All you other folks, GTFO. We got him right here. Christopher Reeve was all like, "That's the one."
Yeah,
from the grave, and that's him. Oh, but Reeve. So the show was good. I mean, it, like you said, and I agree with your point of view, dude. It didn't have Rhaenyra, and it didn't have Daemon, and those two characters really
they carry it.
Yeah. And I love to see them. But again, a ton of setup, move the plot points forward. And this whole season has just been a season of setup for the show, you know, for the next 3 seasons.
Yeah.
This is the one to get you the other 3, because I think the rest of it is just these characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to be aging folks up anymore or anything like that. It's just what happens now over the next couple of years. So
I wonder how will House of Dragons reach Mad King? No, the Mad King Aerys Targaryen 2 will not feature in House of the Dragon. That's because the prequel series takes place. Well, these people are wrong anyways. It takes place 175 years before the events of the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they don't know. We don't know.
I wonder if Melisandre.
Yeah, Melisandre, whatever. If she's alive during this time.
It's Melisandre in the House of Dragon. One of these characters, the Red Witch, Melisandre, who's portrayed by actress blah 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 blah, Ku Van Houten. She is old enough to show up in the House of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm. She could totally. She's like a young Lord of Light disciple or whatever. Lord of Light, with her funky ass, having demon baby body. Remember when she birthed out that demon baby shadow creature to go kill whatever?
Okay, so in a 2019 interview with Entertainment Weekly, She expressed her desire to return for the prequel series, but only under certain conditions. She said, well, it would really depend on the storyline. I would be interested if we could see a completely different side to her. It would have had to be an interesting perspective that we haven't seen before. Otherwise, I feel like I've closed it off in a natural way, which is also a good thing.
Whatever. She's all like, I'm just playing hard to get. I need that money.
It's really, she is, yeah. She ain't doing shit else.
Yeah, she ain't going to say no. I wouldn't say no. Nobody in their right mind would say no. You just go and do it.
No.
You just do it. I'm waiting for them to ask me to come play somebody.
Ooh. That's a pretty cool.
It is a pretty cool idea.
No. What I just read. Actress Elizabeth Olsen will play Melisandre in season 2, The House of the Dragon. It's a rumor. It's a rumor.
Oh, no. That'd be cool.
Because Elizabeth Olsen does kind of resemble that actress.
Yeah, man, I'm a big Elizabeth Olsen fan.
And if she plays like a younger version, like,
yeah,
but it doesn't fit into the Targaryen thing. Well, at least maybe they can make it fit in.
I don't know, dude. I think it'd be
Think
awesome.
Think about this. You know how the Alicents are all
the High Towers?
Yeah, the High Towers are all the star, the 7 stars. That's their god. That's their god.
The 7 sisters or whatever.
But Melisandre has her own Lord of Light thing going. So what if she gets to the Targaryens, and that's what, and they end up having this like huge
jihad,
holy war, religious holy war. Oh my God, this can go in so many directions, but
hopefully Martin was creative.
George R.R. Martin. Oh man. All right, buddy. Let's wrap it.
Sounds good. All right. Give yourself a shout out, man. Tell everybody what's going on.
Well, if you haven't been there yet, check out Mike on Audio. All you got to do is type that into YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I'm not on Truth Social though. I haven't made it on there yet.
It's Truth Social. And then for me, Jiles McCoy. I'm Jiles McCoy at Jiles McCoy on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram at the Jiles McCoy and at Home Theater Fanatics. Twitter, you can find me at the Jiles McCoy.
Jiles is the Jiles or at Jiles McCoy on Parler.
Parlay.
He joined right after Kanye just bought it.
Oh God, Mr. Kanye. Another topic that I'm not going to get into.
Oh man, these are all good topics that people want to hear about, bro.
It's a different channel.
Maybe
it's not. Maybe
is it though? This is pretty. We cover fictional stuff, right? Like,
well, we just need a different episode. We need to stop and start it with the right title. I guarantee you, if we were doing that one right now, it would have more viewers.
God, yes, because we're doing this too late.
Yeah,
but yeah, we're going to fix that problem next week, and then moving forward from there, we'll start doing. Obviously, we're going to have to do a lot of movies and intermittent stuff. I would love to talk about American Horror Story, which this came out in 2011, so I'm a little late.
Yeah,
a little late to the game, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm on season 2 now, and it's actually really, really, really good. So, yeah, man. Thanks, Sci-Fi Haven, for being our only person.
There's somebody else out there. They're not commenting though. We had 3 people that hung around for a long time, 2 of them the whole time. And I don't know who the mysterious number 2. It's probably Hi-Fi Haven on a different account.
I hope so.
He's all like, I'm really trying to help you guys out.
We need the help. Whoever is out there watching, thank you guys for watching us. There's just a new project we started. Obviously we have our main stuff. I shouldn't be slouching. Our main stuff that we do, but at the same time, this is kind of like our break from the monotonous.
Yeah, it's fun. We get to talk about stuff we love.
And as you guys can see behind me, I've been filming today. So I did put out a new video today. Go check it out. Mike on Audio. I did top 5 speakers for 2022. And I have other videos on there that need some love too. So go massage my channel.
Help them out, everybody.
Yeah, massage.
All both of you. All right. Take care, everybody. Peace out. See you guys next time.
Adios.